And howdy everybody, welcome back, Vorm here, ready to play some more Shadow Empire. It's been a little while, took a little bit of a break, had some other things to play and do. So we're back with Shadow Empire, continuing our hard game in progress. It's been a week or so since I last played, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of refamiliarization. I do remember we were, if we scroll out, smack in the middle of Major Empire and Major Empire. You may notice some graphical differences. I made a few changes, added a couple of graphical mods. Don't change the gameplay in any way, but do change the graphics. Of note, we now have little symbols for any terrain that is not just plain flat terrain. So you can see here, nothing symbol-wise, but we've got forest symbols and swamp symbols and low mountain symbols. I don't know if this planet even has a single high mountain. I was looking around, I couldn't find one. But there's various symbols just to make more apparent and obvious where the terrain changes are. And I like it. I believe this mod was created and uploaded by Das Tactic. And then I've also got a graphics mod for the unit counters and how they look. What did I just click on? I clicked on something. Alright, whatever. So we'll come over here. So, slightly different look to the unit counters, beveled edges, and slightly different coloring. And I like it. I like the way it looks. So, and the graphics, I think, have been adjusted in a few cases as well. Yeah, that's it. Those are the two things that I added graphics-wise. Okay, so back to our tactical situation. So we're right here in the middle. We have Major Empire to the west. I've been focusing on keeping him pretty happy. There was another major right here, but this major killed that major. They were extremely close together, and I wasn't far from them. So we have 4 majors out of, I think, 5 total, maybe 6 total, I forget, just represented right here in this one portion of the world. There's not that much else to the world. I haven't explored all of it yet with my spies. We've got a gap over here, but I'm not going to get to that anytime soon, so I'm not overly concerned with knowing what's going on over there for now. I wish spies had more functions. They just, you place them and you're done. I just wish they had more functions. Every once in a while you get an opportunity to put a slight bend on the factions within a major, but beyond that, they don't seem to have any other real function, so which I think is a shame. Alright, so that's our strategic situation. I'm playing nice over here. I just started playing nice over here because he's growing pretty rapidly, and I'm not going to be able to stop him from growing into this entire southern section. I'm debating with myself if I want to try to push north before he crabs over that way as well. He's going to end up being like 4 or 5 times my size if he takes everything up north, everything down to the southern edge, and then also starts going to the east unchecked. So I don't know. He's going to be too big for me here pretty soon. The good news is we're not too far away from his capital if he does expand outward, but my plan was to kind of go vertical, go vertical integrated, and it's already a very large territory for where we're at in the game that I control, and there's tons of resources I haven't even touched yet, so I don't know. I kind of, like I said, want to, if I could, try to reinforce the whole northwest, or north to south border to keep anybody from crossing my territory or surrounding me, but I don't know if I can manage it. It's going to be rough. So we'll see. It'll take me a little bit of time to kind of get back into things here. So we were at the beginning of a turn, it looks like, when I saved it, and we've still got a bunch of free folk roaming around up north of me here. There's the miner that I saw kind of connected most of the way down to me. A little bit of rough terrain, couple of rough terrain spots for me to try to run a road up north to connect up here. That wouldn't be too expensive, but it's going to stretch me out quite a bit. I hate having really huge extended borders because that makes fighting the AI a nightmare as he stacks up just crazy amounts of troops, and it's easier for him to keep track of. So that's one possibility. I can't go west. There's this little tiny spit of land that I don't care about. Otherwise, it's this guy, and I am trying to push south to finish my control all the way down to the south border of the map. so nobody can come in underneath me. But we'll see. We got a few free folk we've got to clean up down there as well. And until I can get roads extended down, I can't do much there. So right now, we're just keeping an eye on this guy. I do have a problem right here. I got a, a really nice artifact spot right there, and then I didn't notice that apparently I have one of the neutrals, you know, waltzing through my terrain, taking ownership, which then leaves this guy free to retake it and claim it for himself. My most hated thing about this game probably is the squishy borders and the way they are malleable to just crazy, stupid things. So, yeah, I wasn't quite able to get units back up there to take it back again to prevent him. So, if he chooses to, he can just step right on that and take ownership, which is going to suck. Because he's got a unit definitely in range. But you can see this guy's already moved and he's already moved, so I wasn't able to actually fully retake it. Somewhere in this little group here, there's an enemy. I think he's right here now. He's just been marching his way into my territory. Cut off my road network. Took that. I don't know if it's a free folk. Well, it's got to be a free folk. Yeah, it's got to be a free folk. I don't have animals on this planet, so it's got to be one of the free folk. But I just can't quite see because of the limitations of my recon in that area. Okay, so we're going to leave that alone. Let's see. I've been keeping one army group here on training duty. I've got these guys. Nope, they're field training as well. And that's it, right? I believe that is it. OOB. Yep, just my 2 infantry units. Alright, and my militia and my independent buggies. Alright, so is anybody else going to move? Not going to move, not going to move. Move mode. I brought him back from across there. We might need more help taking this out with just these units. I don't have any regular infantry over there, which is going to be a problem for pushing that guy away. And our supply is just about to run out over here as well. I think that's everybody. I'm not too concerned about killing this guy as long as I can retake that and then control the road. I can bring enough units over to finish this, whatever this is, off later. I got to get somebody to sit on that space right there. And preferably take back the border section so it's not porous where he can just walk right back into it. Other than that, I think that's it for movement. Let's take a look at our decisions. What do we got going on? National budget time. I don't think I'm going to modify any of this.
Yes, sir.
Faction candidate. Popular Reformers League demands you hire their candidate. I forgot which factions I've got rolling around. Faction overview. So, the PRL is my primary faction. 41% of the vote. 30%, 29%. So these two have got a lot of folks in them that I gotta be mildly worried about. Government, autocracy, and mind. So, not a big fan there, but everything else is fine. Yeah, we'll say okay.
Copy that.
Dorothea Juranites. Let's go take a look at Dorothea. Hey, Dorothea. No, personnel, reserve. Cap 1. Government, autocracy, mind. What a surprise! What a shock. Not much in the way of skills. 40 years old. Yeah, that's not very good. Middle age with cap 1 and no skills, so nothing bad, just kind of a placeholder, really. What else? Military Research Council. Let's work on... Starting to get into stuff I'm not as familiar with now. Let's go polymer. Well, now let's finish radiation filters.
Roger that.
We got a lot of progress on that. All right, all done there. What else did we want to look at? What am I building? Truck Station 2, 1 turn left, so we're upgrading our infrastructure. Tourges, we've got nothing going on for our own. Nothing, and nothing. All right, we'll wait 1 turn before I start doing any building. That way I got a good feel for my resource supplies and the inflow and outflow. Oh yeah, how long are these turns taking now? Another good question. All I really care about is watching up here and seeing if he retakes this. It's the only thing I care about on the map right now. He really should take it. A human player wouldn't not take it. I forget which empire he is. I gotta go refamiliarize myself with my strat cards too. See where we're at. Oh, I saw something change right here. That would be another free folk. I gotta get some more spies into this area. There are free folk impinging. Their mine got taken right there. Yeah, yeah. We lost something. Uh-oh. All right. So, killed 500 infantry, 7 decisions. Oh, we didn't lose anything? Thought I lost something. All right. Heavy industry complete. Ooh, I haven't built one of those. I think those take a lot of energy. We discovered the idea of power banks. We finished radiation filters and discovered gas-powered small arms. Heavy tank and lots more stratagems. There's my governor convention I love so much recently. I'll have to see if the mission impossible is still impossible for me as well. Alright, unit with low supply, I can't imagine. Probably that guy right there with the little black square in the top corner. Third Inland Shelf Mobile Battalion. You're not supposed to be giving me hints anymore. Stop giving advice. I don't know why that keeps resetting. Alright, 7. So, he did shuffle that unit around, but he did not retake that space. So we do have this really annoying guy right here. Problem is, I can't reach the thing I want, and we're out of supply from this direction. I'm probably not going to be able to reach it with this one either. Damn it! Can you get there? You can't get there either! Oh, if I could have gotten control of that space, that one would have flipped when I moved him up here. Now I don't think it's going to, so once again, we're going to have another turn where I can't get to it. Alright, there's the guy causing all my problems. Well, we gotta get... Oh, we did flip it! Thank goodness. Alright. Well, that's good. I think because I got 2 squares on this one, or 4 squares, this one flipped, which then gave me the advantage of numbers on this one, so it flipped as well. Alright, so that protects me from this guy. So now we just need to contain and then demolish this guy. Let's get you closer. Now that we control the road here, we'll be able to supply him. So let's bring you... I don't want to bring him into direct conflict yet. Actually, I might leave him right there. Yeah, let's leave him right there. Alright. I think it's time to activate these guys. So... 2nd Infantry... What am I looking for? I'm looking for this button over here. Unit admin. Not unit admin. Cancel. The wrong one selected all of a sudden. These guys are no posture? They are posture. Alright, where is it? Here we go. I'm not sure why that didn't come up earlier. Alright, so posture field training. We're going to remove that field training posture. And then we're going to get these guys moving out. It's possible I might be able to take them with the mobile units I have over here, but I suspect I'm going to need to bring some infantry to bear, which is going to suck, bringing them through this forest. But, oh well. Alright, they're out and about. So we'll get that guy taken care of. We should at least be able to control him and keep the border solid. Would be nice if I could jaunt somebody down to retake that before he pushes and grabs it. But we'll see. Okay, we got attack down here to no effect. So, now we should have everything being... We should have everything done constructing, so construction finished. So the tallies that I'm seeing on this screen are quote-unquote correct on a per turn. So we got a good amount of metal stockpiled. We're making 800 industrial points per round. We've actually got 10,000 colonists. I got to start moving colonists around. Well, let's look at another number real quick. Make sure I know where my problems are. So here's my logistical network bottlenecks. Yeah, not good. Too much stuff going out to some places, apparently. This is why I like having multiple... I like doing figure 8 type designs, so there's always going to be a secondary path or materials to get somewhere. So, I don't get a network cut off and have the whole thing collapse. So yeah, we definitely still need to keep pumping up the points here. Our initial points were 500 and 560. Current points of nothing and very little. So we're shoving points out probably for these new cities, these new zones I set up. Likely we're shipping food to those zones currently until they get more established, as well as logistics supplies and so on for the other units. But we definitely need to keep bolstering our infrastructure. Let's see, assets, that space only, truck station 1 in that position. I think we're gonna do a construction right here for sure. Let's do this while I'm thinking about it. Logistics, truck station 2, please.
Wilco.
And turn off the units. Recycling. Truck station 2 just finished, so we got a truck station upgrade that'll go into effect next round. That'll help. And then we just set up another truck station to upgrade here. So a couple more rounds, and that will also help bolster. We need to keep doing those upgrades over time. But I think we'll stop that for the moment. Truck station 1 down here. I'm not expecting as much need over on this side, since I'm going to try to keep this guy happy for a long time. If I'm going to get into a fight, it's either going to be to the north or to the east. What am I showing currently? Current points? Current points. Alright. Got a lot of points flowing between here, not really being used. Same thing over here. Nah, let's keep them for now. I don't want to strangle off any parts of the network yet. I think out here is where we're going to need to make sure we get some upgrades. See, the problem here is we don't have enough workers. So this is a newish zone, and we just don't have the workers yet. Yeah, everything is short. I don't have the logistics to send the colonists. The SHQ is right there where all the stuff is at, and there's not enough points in the network for me to ship colonists over here either. Let's, even though it probably won't get done for a while, I'm going to queue up another truck upgrade right out here. Oh, never mind, can't because the city level hasn't increased yet. The city is a truck station. That would be the problem. Alright, how about... That one's going to be rough to get upgraded. Same problem down here. We do have good logistics down at the southern end, but that doesn't help when all the colonists and everything is sitting up here with not enough in this pipeline. So I think I'm gonna jump straight into a tier 3 truck upgrade right here.
Wilco.
We need to really solidify the logistics output on this section. And then you are a 2. Let's get you bumped up as well. Let's just really focus right now on getting our logistics. That's going to cause so many problems going forward if we don't just hammer it out. Alright, so upgraded. Can't upgrade. When things settle down and I see enough points in the pipeline, I'll get some colonists shipped over to this one. That'll help out a lot. Alright, let's turn off the points previews. Turn the military back on and do some decision making. Ender Song found unusual companion. Yeah, well. That's right, we need to look at a few things. So, good old democracy, government, and mine. I don't like any of these choices. I think we're going to say no. -10, but everybody else is fairly neutral about it. Otherwise, we would gain that, which I really don't want, because it's already putting downward pressure on my government stat. And that would raise enough to then put downward pressure on my mine stat. So yeah, we're going to say no.
Roger that.
Without being hostile about it. New org time. What are we making for points right now? 1,000 points, huh? We are loved by our population. Yeah, let's do a staff council.
Yes, sir.
Economic Council research objective. Let's go for... I'm most worried about oil at the moment. Oil and energy generation. Everything else we're starting to get a good handle on, and I've got a lot of resources I have yet to even start developing. So, synthetic fuel, maybe. Mining techniques. Which of the researches do we have finished for power production? We got solar, we got power plants, so we got both of those options. I don't know very well beyond these early techs what... We haven't researched anything else. Not sure where the next power options would be. Volcanic energy tapping? Do we have... I don't think we even have volcanic energy tapping available on this planet. I don't think we have any volcanoes. There might be something buried further down that I haven't... Oh, nuclear plant. That would be one. Alright, so we're still a ways away from anything else, but we've got both of the power options available to us. Let's do mining techniques. Nah, let's finish one we've already got going for a while. Let's get hydroponics. We'll finish a few we've got some advancements on. Military research, polymer armor, please. Model Design Council. Is it time for a new model? I don't have a heavy tank design yet, but I don't really want to start building those at the moment. Not a lot of tanks out in the world yet. Let's do the time for infantry upgrade. We just got the new... Still on automatic rifles. I really want to wait until I get the next weapon upgrade before I get these guys upgraded. And I don't anticipate any dust-ups with majors here in the near future. Everybody's still got room to expand before picking on a big opponent. I think I'm going to wait a little bit longer. Let's go, nothing there. Zone City Upgrade. Level 1 village of Alpha Camp to a small town. Sure. 5 PP.
Roger that.
Go for it. Our spies in Vermland. Remind me who is who here. Oops. Strategic map. You are Olerin Pax. You are Verm Sect. You are Vermland. Yeah, so that's the other major then. So I think everybody's accounted for, which is not good. Because there was a major here. It was one major, another major. That's 1, 2, me, 3, that guy 4, that guy 5. All in this one section of this world map. So who the hell's out here? Is this guy and this guy going to have free reign to take a third of the planet just between the two of them? With no competition? 'Cause that's the way it's looking. I'm not liking that. Me, I'm right in between all of these other guys. Alright, so I don't know much about these guys. Reformist, Federalist, Expansionist. Well, definitely not the Expansionist. We'll do Reformist.
Understood.
All done. Alright, let's look at some strat cards. We spent a bunch of points. We were up over 100 at the start of the turn, so now we're down to 67. I want to keep a fairly large number available, so I'm probably not going to do much this turn, other than I do want to keep punching out these conventions as often as possible. And I want to check Mission Impossible. Have we improved any? Hey, look at that. We actually have a chance. About a 25% chance to pull that off for 58. I gotta wait until we get some more. That's just too much. Too expensive. I need to keep pumping up his leadership rolls. Alright, I need to find really cheap leadership tests. I forget the one I had him do earlier that triggered him to do a leadership check. It's funny that these recruiting roles don't do leadership. Admin. Leaders. I think I have to actually target somebody with these. Another protocol android. I forget who doesn't have one of these. And I can't see it easily from this screen, which kind of sucks. Show me governors. Do all my governors have... You do not.
Yes, sir.
Have an android. And again... Also does not. I want to make sure... Military vessel is the one I want to make sure gets one.
Yes, sir.
All right. This is a cheap leadership role. Cool. Who do I want to make sure? Yes, the governors. Let's just do Inland Shelf, my main town.
Copy that.
153. Critical success effect is doubled. Cool. And that should hopefully trigger a leadership increase on my my council, interior council leader. Not worried about that or that. Spies, I do need to get spies out. We need spies. Double the number. Critical success. That'll be enough for now. I'm tired of not seeing all those guys. Actually, we're going to need them over there a while.
Order received.
Another critical success. All right, so there's 12 spies. That'll be more than enough. I think I'm going to be done right there. We need to save the rest of the points for emergencies. All right, so strat cards are done. I'm not going to do more construction for a little bit while we get all those truck stations finished up. My lowest relation is 72. That's actually really good for my my no job reserve pool members. So I'm happy with the general relations. We've got all of the profile bonuses that I expect to get. Any chance of getting universal truth. Secondant. Trustee of the leader in charge. The troops the secondant is embedded with give their leaders plus 35 points on their skill rolls. Holy crap. Really? Wait a minute. Is that only possible for like the OHQ folks? I'm not used to seeing these kinds of units in any position other than attached to military units. So, where could I see this most easily? This is not going to do it. Medical team. Techno Mage, Tribal Healer, Snipers, Political Aid Truck, Medical Team. Yeah, I don't know where these guys would show up. Claymore Expert. Engineers, Techno Mages. How would... Yeah, I don't know if they're going to show up attached to, like, my cabinet leaders or just my military or what. So, and there's no way I know of... Excuse me? There's no way I know of other than to look here in the feats section to see who might have what. And it could be I just unlocked that and there's nobody that's actually had an attachment yet. Because these are all feats. I don't know. I guess I'll have to keep an eye out. I've never spotted that secondant. Guess I won't worry about it. Alright, power resource dropping slightly. I do have to be concerned about that. I need to get some energy generation going on. And I am not happy with my oil. Which we are getting from where currently, really? Recycling centers, secondary, and I think that's most of where I'm getting it. Yeah. What are you going to do? Keep moving randomly into my area? I think this is my nuclear missile launcher. I really don't want to get into a fight with him. Possibly I should have spent the points to build out a road, right? As much as I could, right through here. Or at least connect to that. And then around. That way, once again, we have a circle. So if one side gets cut, I can still get supplies from other directions. Gonna have to spend the points to do it eventually anyway. Uh-oh. Alright, 4 decisions. More water. Mechanized artillery. We got another fate point. Civ 7. Excuse me. The governor convention back. Or is that a second governor convention? I think I got distracted and I forgot to actually run my governor convention. Cabinet retreat. I got to run both of those this turn. Alright, decisions first. Popular Reformist League. Sure. Send them on over. Leslie McKenna. New director for the Staff Council. So Cypher Eastwood is who they're saying. Commerce Heart Democracy is fine. Inventor, Covert Ops. Oh, he's my backup spy master. Not really directly related to Staff Council bonuses. Nobody else. Another cap 1. Got a lot of people in the reserve pool now. Most of them not worth much. Oof. Really hates autocracy. He's kind of the one I would like to have in there. Cameron, suitability 30. Suitability 18. And he's not on the list. Oh, man.
Yes, sir.
There we go. Hey, Cameron.
Roger that.
In you go. Alright, Staff Council task priorities. Oh... Let's do...
Roger that.
Nope, still no new orders there. Alright, he disappeared. He vanished. Where are you? Yeah, this is my nuclear missile launcher. I don't want to keep him in the mix here. We'll bring him back to park him. Keep pushing forward to get a surround on this guy. I think I'll bring him along the road, then up. Done. I was really hoping to race down there. Maybe I'll have that, try to go grab that before the border gets solidified. Alright, so you're in position. I was thinking of moving back north, just in case. What are you guys doing, huh? What are you doing? Why do you got your 1st Infantry Army parked on my border? Why is that? I'm going to be pretty unhappy if he declares war on me after the amount of time and effort I put into having good relations with that guy. What are we at currently? Regimes. So, we're at friends, max relation, max desired relation. We have most of the upgrades, so embassies and cultural, scientific joint, free movement, all that good stuff. He's already at war with several people. So we'll see what happens there. Couple units down here, couple units here. This is the problem, is in order to kill these, I got to send an army group, basically. And it takes forever. So I'm going to have to commit some IP to extending some roads. That's very definitely got to happen. Construct road, dirt road. Give me one going down that direction. Give me one here, going this direction. And I really don't want to do one here, but 54. So we're looking good to there at 130. Go for it. There to, I don't own that one yet, but let's go to there. Alright, that should give me, between the roads I've got here, enough logistics in between each road section to keep units fully supplied as we push further south, so I can cement in this southern border. Okay, you're just going to stay where you're at. For now, you are going to... We'll get logistics to this point, end of next turn, so we can push forward. I don't think I'm going to push forward far, though. We'll just park there for the moment. I need more units down there to really do much effect, otherwise we're just going to be trading territory for no real benefit. And maybe it's time to activate these guys again as well. Infantry, you... Unit admin, remove field training posture. And everybody gets to move. Yeah. Wish I had a militia unit to park over here. Maybe I'll move one of these guys. Okay, done. Not moving. Done. All the units are done. Decisions are done. We've got a bunch of infrastructure upgrading going on for our logistics network. So it's going to be a couple more turns before we finish all that. Worker shortages in my primary territory. Oh my goodness. How is that possible? Hey, Inland Shelf. We've now got not enough workers, huh? Let's talk to the governor.
Standing by for orders.
We'll go.
Alright, let's turn down... What are we up to? 14.6. Let's turn that down a little. Bump up the worker salary. And bump up your budget.
We'll go.
They're already maxed out worker happiness. Most, not quite maxed out population happiness. So we'll let that get caught up. So yeah, we've got infrastructure, logistical network upgrades going on. How's our pipeline doing? Still bottlenecked. Gonna stay that way until we finish some of these upgrades, unfortunately. I'm moving around too many mechanized units. We're having to shove oil down the pipelines constantly to resupply all these mobile units I'm running around in. Don't think I have any other roads I want to do unless I want to finally commit to this connection. I'm not sure I want to do. What's it looking like? Try to do that. 344. That's actually not terrible. Go for it. Cool. It's especially important since this is the guy I'm expecting to be fighting. It's especially important to make sure I have good, clean, strong logistical networks heading over to this front right over here. So we're going to be upgrading all of these as time goes by. Alright, enough of the road upgrades. Just got to get rid of that stack of peskiness. And then I need to get... I need to get another army raised is what I need to do. I've only got 2. I need to get a 3rd and basically get them on this border and just start rolling and killing all these guys. Otherwise, it's going to be constant incursions. Problem being logistics, of course. Always, always logistics. We do raise formation with HQ, brigade strength. I've got the points for yet another machine gun infantry brigade. We just got the staff council put together to get new OOBs designed. So if I wait a short bit, we might have stronger or better organizations available. Or I can go with what we know. Motorized light infantry brigade, 99%. Oof. Oof, that would be nice. Nice for speed. Doesn't have the machine guns for the defense, but it's got better mobility, but it also is going to put more pressure on my oil. No, I turned off the longer turn times a while back. It got pretty bad. If I were playing by myself without an audience, I would probably leave it on and I would just, you know, watch TV or read a book or, you know, scratch myself vigorously while I wait for the AI to process the turns. But doing it in a live stream format, having longer and longer, and by that I mean like 5-minute, 10-minute turn times, it's just not going to work. That doesn't work for a live stream format. So I had to turn it off. If I get into a super big scrum with a major, I may turn it back on again, because I really want to see, I want to visually experience enhanced AI ability to maneuver units. But right now, when it's just each of us against the NPC villagers and such, I just don't see a point to having the longer turn times. Do I fire this off now? Immediate needs versus future potential upgrades. I think I'm gonna wait. We'll task this group to kill him, and then they'll turn their attention this direction. And I'll probably do the same with these guys, just to the south. I'll have this group tasked with sweeping across to clear up these groups. And somewhere in the middle of that, I will bring up two more units. I'll need one to the north. I would like to start expanding up that way, and then I'll need a second one as just a rapid deployment force, centrally positioned, so I can send them whatever direction they might be needed. So I'm going to wait, though. We'll wait a little bit longer. Once we strengthen the logistics network, I may be able to actually form them up at the locations I want them to be in, so I don't have to actually move them there. So, how about replacement troops? We're good on replacement troops. Oh yeah, don't let me forget, I need to do those very, very important conventions. Alright.
Copy that.
Rolled a 118 success, relationships went up, XP went up, so they have points to increase their abilities. Oh, I can keep doing them. That's right. I can also do war games. There it is, cabinet retreat.
Copy that.
Critical success effects doubled. So again, plus 10 relationship, 78 XP for all my cabinet members. That is a big, big, big deal over time. 58 points left. 36 for a war game to do the same for my OHQ.
Copy that.
Another crit success. 266 points for all my commanders. That is hilarious. All right, now we're poor. We are PP poor. I forget. Did I have other? Oh, I still got the energy lance and the anti-grav lifter. Not worried about getting those dropped down right now. Nothing there. Nothing there. Alright, but now I got all those spies deposited. We can once again see where all these units are, so I won't get any more surprise attacks. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Oh, man. This is that major. Must be nice. Must be nice. Who needs supply? Pfft, who needs roads? I get free roads. Because I am an AI major. Oh, it's funny. I just love how little the AI does with most of its units. I mean, what are these guys actually doing? There's nothing for them to do. They could be off, like, you know, prosecuting the fights that they've got against the people they're actually at war with. But, nah, let's just hang out in the middle of the Empire. Alright, strat cards, formations. I don't have enough logistics to colonize. I'm not going to construct for another round or two. Don't need replacement troops. I think we're good. Let's press that button. Yeah, the age-old problem with games of this type. Love, love, love complex games, but when it comes to these kinds of complex 4X wargame types, it's always the perennial struggle between an AI that can do anything and too much cheating on the AI side to really warrant competing against it. I don't mind asymmetrical, and I don't mind the AI playing by different rules, because it really has to in order to compete against humans, but sometimes it gets a little too glaring. See, the trick to this is you have dual monitors. You play one game of Shadow Empire on monitor A, and then you have a separate game of Shadow Empire on monitor B. So you finish your turn on monitor A, you hit process turn, you shift your head over, and then you play your second game on monitor B, and that way you've got something to do while you're waiting for the other one to finish. When you finish that one, this one should be ready again. See? See? That's how you do it. The proper way. You play simultaneous Shadow Empire games. That would be kind of interesting. I have to think about that. One of these days, maybe I'll play and record 2 different Shadow Empire games at the same time with the AI turn-making decision thing on, and then I can release them as 2 separate series and eliminate the downtime. I'm trying to think of a negative to that. The only negative I can think of is just trying to keep in my brain everything going on in both ones separate from each other. It would help if I played them on 2 really different worlds. Yeah, that's a possibility. I'll think about that. That's a good idea I had. No re-rolls on the worlds? Ah! You really like that pure random, huh? Research complete, hydroponics. Polymer. Ooh, my armor upgrade's done. I need a weapon upgrade. Heavy combat armor. Oh, man. Motorbike infantry. There we go. Motorized machine gun infantry army. That's, I think, the one I was waiting for. So earlier when I looked at those OOBs for raising a formation, we had a motorized infantry option, but it had no machine gun element. So it would have been weaker on the defense. Now that should give us the motorized infantry with machine gun element. We'll go look at it here in a second. Got my cabinet retreat back. Awesome. So, home place, raise formation. Hey now. Oh, wait, did we discover it's possible, but we haven't researched it yet? I think that's what just happened. We haven't actually researched it yet. Manage it. It's not going to show me here, is it? Wait a minute. Now I'm confused. Won't show on a tech tree. I don't think it'll show... Where could you see that information? We discovered a new OOB, Motorized Machine Gun Infantry Army. But now my... I can't remember how that part of the process works. I don't think there's a research section for the OOB designs. Alright, we'll look at that in a sec. Let's go next to physical storage. Let's back up and get one of the early ones. I'm gonna want to start accumulating large amounts of certain things.
Yes.
Grab that one. Military research, gas-powered small arms, weapon upgrade.
Roger that.
One more time, we're going to hold off. Actually, yeah, we're going to hold off. Alright, so yeah, I'm a little confused. I thought I would immediately see... Oops. I'd immediately see that option. Motorized Machine Gun Battalion. Yeah, I'm missing something. That's alright. We'll hold off on that anyway. I wasn't planning on using it immediately. Alright, where are we at on bottlenecks? Oh, it's better. Sort of. Turn points. We've got a couple hundred points available. Definitely still need to keep strengthening that. Management. That's where are we at? One more turn left, so basically 2 turns before I actually get production on all 3 of these truck stations we're building in this one zone. So next turn the construction finishes, the turn after we get the benefit. Nothing going on in the others. We'll fix that here shortly. Okay. Got okay numbers. Power is heading down, which is not good. Everything else looks okay. Alright, let's start from the north. So, oops, gotta get my spies back out again. Alright, before I forget. Overt. 3 spies is plenty for that area.
Order received.
Oh, we didn't get a crit. I missed the crit by 3.
Order received.
There we go. That re-ups my spies in the north. Not moving them. We'll just slowly push this guy around, taking territory. I'm gonna lock in this border section here. You can sit tight. You guys. Okay, we have achieved the southern border. Hopefully next round we can complete an encirclement and then kill that guy off. Keep slowly moving these guys over. I'm going to keep him penned in, much as I hate having 3 highly mobile units sitting here. Send you over. Try to grab that back. Can't quite cross the border, huh? Same terrain and everything? Oh, nope, it's not. That's actually low mountains. Alright, that makes sense. I understand. Should have known because of the new graphical symbol I have there. So, done, done, done. You are moving down to there. Keep on moving. We're all set. Alright. Oof, we're only back up to 53. Ouch.